In this cup, the special thing is that only the winner gets a point and everyone else doesn't. It is basically playing finalist mode. Everyone is finalist, and the aim is to be the first one to win finalist 8 times. Also the first player to win 8 rounds is the winner. So it's all about just winning. And now you have to, of course, decide how much risk do you go in order to win. Obviously, if you go safe and someone hits a risky strat, then you have no chance to win. But there might be rounds where nobody hits a risky strat, and then you just want to be there, and safe can win. Yeah, I have to decide from map to map and how risky the strats are and what you actually have to do. This is definitely one of my best maps because it's more like skill. There is a strat in the end that the world record is doing, which is super sick. But I have to say, I really doubt that someone is actually pulling that off. So, let's go. So always when I'm in first place here, then I of course hope that nobody is hitting a very sick ending. Oh no, someone did hit a very sick ending. Fucking Quentin, yeah, this is the thing. There are risky strats. This one looked extremely sick. And he hit it. And it would have been a safe win for me if he wasn't there. Especially with my unflip that I had. That was sick. Quentin will also be the main opponent anyway, because there are maps where he will just win rounds. We cannot really deny him there, because he knows how to react or fly. No way people are hitting that. Okay, maybe I should have tried it once. It's Quentin again. So stupid. How? How is he hitting it twice? Man. Yeah, this is my best map, by the way. Because I did not expect that anyone is getting the risky strats. I won by 1/10. Okay, nice. I also PB'd. I got such a bad gear in the end. I'm not completely sure if you maybe even want to go outside of this pool. Or if there's a better way, I don't know. But at least I got 1 point. But it's not good that Quentin was the one to get 2 points. That's not helpful. So now comes the pure luck map. Also if I get a point here, I'm heavily surprised. Anyone could get a point, but it is more likely that Quentin will do it. This would be my way. No, Quentin again. So stupid. This guy. This guy is so... But this is the thing. He is now the only one, besides the admin one to Ricardo, that is able to reactor flight. So it's really easy for him to win every single round here. It's really simple. Because going the safe way is like so incredibly slow, you know? And I had it extremely good. That's the thing, I had it extremely good in that previous round. Ah, 1-2-3 cards got it. Okay. I mean, better him than Quentin, you know? That's the thing. I was really hoping that I actually have a chance at winning in the previous round. And I mean, I was close. I probably was second place. Nobody else finished at least. Yeah, that's unlucky. This is not gonna win. Nah, this is so stupid. Quentin is even the biggest lucker ever. This round, I finally would have won with my line, but this round I died. And in this round, Quentin still wins with 1/10 ahead of Aura. Amazing. This is so stupid. He gets every single point. Oh man. Like when the cup was a little bit bigger and there were more players, and Quentin maybe also wasn't as good with reactor stuff at that point. It was more open. You know, there was always a chance that Quentin gets some points, but also others could get some points, and it was quite equaling out. But in this edition now, he's the only one getting points. It's only him. You look at this, he's 4.5 in front. In the warm-up now, of course. Yeah, I have my line. We will see if it is enough. Yay! And PB. Yay! Again, another PP. And nobody denied it. This is incredible. I die like this? Cannot believe this just happened. Probably this is... Also, maybe this is also a very easy round to win. And now I couldn't win. Yeah, it would have been another win. Oh nö. Dude, how easy was this? 1 second in front of me, someone then actually does finish. I had a huge respawn. Oh, damn it. Also this round and also the last round from the luck map before could have won. Naja, now we go to this track here. And I decided I have to go for this cut. I mean, do I have to? Not completely sure. But if I hit it, it should be a good chance. And it's doable to do that. So I have to try. Okay. Oh shit. Nice win. Better win than someone else. But time-wise it would have been very doable to get another point here. I need to use almost every chance if I want to beat Quentin. Scheiße. It worked only once. Yeah. Fuck. The thing is, I don't really know how good their times have been now. But the thing is, I only need to survive that landing and I win. So now we have one problem. I have no idea how anyone shall deny Quentin 3 wins here. And when he gets 3 wins, he's finalist. And this is why I mean, I have to be fast. I have to use every chance. But yeah, surprisingly, I didn't really even need to go for that cut. Oh my god. What's this? I got a land bug. Are you kidding me? My warm-up is completely in the mud. That's actually funny. Wow, got a nose bug. Oh. 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 Yeah. Now I make the jump. Kind of. Yeah, so this map here is like You can basically just hand Quentin 3 points. I have... only Vanto has maybe a chance. But that's really the only player that can save us here. Because the only thing that I can do is this. I have absolutely no control over reactor flights. But this is the only thing that I can do. And I mean, you can assume it's very slow. Still need to land good. Oh, nice. Amazing, right? Ah, Vanto, nice. It felt like if I landed correct, I had a chance in that round. I'm not sure. Also the time from Vanto was also not mega fast. That's for sure. This is now very nice time already, VNT. Nein, Vanto, direkt. Ah, 2 seconds in front of me. Damn it. Crazy, I almost won a round here. When you're on the finish straight like that, it's so... It gets so exciting, you really pray that there's nobody finishing now right in front. Oh. Nein! This is so stupid! Are you kidding me? Oh, there are people in the checkpoints. Oh my god! It looked so good, and then it's full dead turtle again. Ah, and Quentin gets it. But he only got 1 point on this map. This is actually better than I thought. Yeah. And the thing is, you really have to use every chance, and I did not do that. Also here I got denied twice by the cut. Then on the... then on every other track I missed one possible round win. If you wonder what he is doing, I want to see if I can do it actually. Yeah, it is like super difficult to get, I would think. You have to bounce and then perfectly bounce into the checkpoint from the side and then directly fall down into the ice. And it's really, also how did Quentin get that 2 times? Yeah, like this, and then hit it, and then you land here, you know? I have no idea why I was jumping so much further now. But this is what you need. This is what you need. Sure what I shall think of that. Yes. I'm not a good start, I'm only 4th. It's also slow. Poke got it. I actually sniped one to Ricardo. I had, for the very first time, a very good ice part. But I sadly got denied. At least it was not Quentin. Yes. Here we go. So, still Quentin a big opponent here, because if he clean sweeps this upcoming map, he wins, and he was winning 2 rounds in the first map rotation. But the thing is, he can win on every map, because he knows the risky strats. I just don't know how often he will get them. But he was very lucky earlier. As he of course got through in the one round where I would have won, and then he full crashed one other round and still won, just barely ahead of Aura. That was actually quite stupid. This is, I think, a better way of doing it. Quentin in front. Yeah, he got it. Actually, 1-2 was close to him. Ah. I mean, I cannot jump up there. Tried that shortly offline and it didn't work. Shit. I was a bit confused here. Onto. Yes. Only third? What? That's crazy. Auf Rag war das. I was really happy with this run. I wonder how Aura is driving it. Naja, doesn't matter. I'm at 6 points, same than Quentin. And now come two maps that looked a bit better for me, but Quentin can of course also get an unbeatable time on this track here. It is so stupid how I actually lost one round earlier on this track here. That was the easiest win ever. And I didn't get it. That sucked, eh? Yeah, 29.7. It's just what I have to drive. Then I'm fine. So now I have 7 points, which means I'm finalist. Were you ahead of me? Who? Come on. That doesn't have to be. There we go. GG. Also what is always a bit funny with this cup is you have Quentin with the strong maps, and then you have like myself, or if there is also, Lars was also playing this at some point, or other good drivers, they battle it out and on the normal maps, you know. And it depends a little bit like how many opponents does Quentin have on his best maps and how many opponents do I have on my best maps. Because if I have, for example, one very strong opponent and I can then only win 1 out of 3 rounds and I have to wait on a full rotation again, then I will not win overall. But it's such a back and forth, and I mean, he had actually a good chance because he had on map 1 and map 2 all the opportunities to win some rounds and to close it out. But in that moment when it went to map 3 and afterwards this map here was coming, it looked much better for me again. But if I didn't use this chance, then on map 5 he definitely would have won. I would think. He actually only got 1 point earlier. That was surprising. Yeah, not sure how many years. Maybe it is 3 years. Time flies and there were big gaps. Quentin's actually winning the round, but what time is that? 25-3, yeah. I had some battles with Lars here, and I had battles with, how was he called? Up-Tempo Miku. He was always a little bit pre-pracked on the maps, and he was extremely good. With that bit of pre-practice, he was extremely good. And then it was also an interesting cup, because it always started with one main opponent getting all the wins, all the points, and he's far up, while I was just learning the maps. And when we went into the second rotation, if we managed that the one player did not close it out, and then the big comeback started. And that was also fun, always. To learn the maps, and then to make a comeback, and just giving them no chance to get their final points. Naja, Quentin has a chance now to close it out. But he needs to pass poke. But if he doesn't touch on the loop, he will pass. Oh, almost. So, yeah, but so this will be played until 3 or 4 winners. That means that like so many people have to actually make it to finalist and then still win. Also to 8 points, kind of. I will leave now until after we saw one run by Quentin on this map. You have to watch one run from him. Look at this. How did he only get 1 point earlier? This is what I mean. Like, there's absolutely no chance on this track against him. This is the control from Quentin. I can show you a little bit the world records from this week. Just to get you in awe. When you see this, you realize like how crazy that is. Also, the first map here is actually now not very special, I have to admit. He gets a better bug slide than my PB that I just drove in rounds, yeah. That gives him already some lead. But this is of course the most normal track out of them. He pre-drifts the bug slide a little bit, yeah. But yeah, the ending is of course the important section, which is the reason that I got sniped multiple times. So you land, bounce, get the checkpoint, bounce back, and then you go to the finish. The next one is now stupid. And it's not even a Quentin world record. But look at this. Jumps down, immediately gets reactor up, while still having momentum into this direction. To do that, the reactor always keeps until the red boost, then just bouncing against that, and perfect flight to the finish. Bam. And that's it. That's how easy it is, guys. That's how easy it is. You just do it like that. Third map. Also you saw my save strats and they were really good, but look at this record. This record is so stupid. Box light. Like, what have you just watched? He actually box slides over all the anti-boosts through the checkpoint against the wall, and he actually just bounces up perfectly into the finish. And you see also Dugongod did that, Kotze similar. Yeah. That's what I mean, like Quentin could have also denied me there. This map here is of course more drivable, you only had to do this one cut. And when you hit a cut, then of course some clean driving here through this corner, and ideally not touching the wall at the last loop. And last but not least, we have the Quentin map. Also, one to Ricardo map, but perfect for Quentin, obviously. You see already some booster tricks, and he decides to do a barrel roll for the lowest jump possible, goes through this, starts flying, there's the checkpoint, and boom, double respawn. And bomb into the finish. Actually jumped almost, that finish failed for him. Like that would have been quite sad, but if he actually would manage to go into the hole between booster and finish, that would be crazy. But it felt like almost it went wrong. So